Hello, guys! Today we are going to learn something very interesting, how fires burn and how can we stop them. We'll also look at how firefighters use science to save our lives. So, let's get started. What is burning? Burning is something we see when we light a candle or make a fire. The proper word for burning is combustion. It happens when three things come together: fuel, oxygen, and heat. This makes a fire. When things burn, we see flames and we feel the heat. So, what keeps a fire burning? Let's see. For a fire to burn, it must have all three things: fuel, oxygen, and heat. Fuel is the thing that burns like the wood or candle wax. Oxygen comes from the air, and heat is the energy that starts the fire, like when we use a match. If you take one away, so say we take out heat, there is no fire. Oxygen and fuel can't on its own make a fire. If we take out oxygen, heat and fuel can't make it fire. You have to add in oxygen as same as fuel. Oxygen and heat won't be able to make a fire if there's no fuel. You need all three things of these to make a fire. So scientists use the fire triangle to help us understand fire. Each corner of the triangle is one of the three things fire needs: heat, fuel, and oxygen. If any one of these items are missing, the fire cannot burn. This is very important to remember. That's why said it now again for the second time. Guys, this is very important. A fire needs oxygen, heat, and fuel. Without one of those, there is no fire. So let's think about a candle. The wax is the fuel, the oxygen is in the air around the candle, and when we use a match to light it, we add the heat. All three are there, so the candle lights. But if one is missing, the candle won't stay lit. It will burn out. So, when we extinguish a fire, it means to put out a fire. We can do that by taking away one of the triangle's parts. If we throw water on the fire, we remove the heat. If we cover it with a blanket, we remove the oxygen. And if we take away the fuel, there's nothing left to burn. So if you want to take away or burn out a fire, stop a fire, you have to remove one of these things. Have you seen a candle snuffer? It's like a little metal cap that goes over a flame, as you can see here on the screen as well. When we when you cover the candle, the flame can't get oxygen from the air. Without oxygen, remember, the fire dies. This is the smart way to stop small fires, like, for example, a candle, because remember, a candle is a small fire. And with a candle snuffer, you can put out that candle because you are taking away its oxygen. So let's think again about the triangle. If we throw water on a fire, we remove heat and the fire stops. If we cover it with a pot lid, we take away the oxygen and the fire goes out. If we take away the wood or fuel, there is nothing left to burn. So always remember that by taking out the fire and why you can, with certain types, take out the fire. Why is this knowledge so important? It is very important to understand how fires work. If we know what keeps fires burning, we can stop it when we need to. This helps keeps us safe and our families as well. We should never play with fire, but we can learn to use it safely. These are the key words we must remember. They will help us talk about fires, how it works, and you can remember all three parts of the triangle. So if you learn these few words: burning, fuel, oxygen, heat, extinguish, and fire triangle, If you remember these words, you will do so good in your term test and in the rest of your work for this term because these are the most important words. So please write them down and remember them. Well done, everyone! You now understand how fires burn and how to stop them. Always be careful around fire and never play with them. Good luck with the rest of your work. Bye, guys.